The great thing about vintage Audemars Piguet wristwatches is that there is almost certainly, somewhere in the brand's archives, something written about how and when the watch was made. This can come in handy for a specialist cataloging a watch before an auction. But in the case of the present watch, it also helped the manufacturer rediscover a unique piece. Before we dive into the watch's personal and peculiar story, I want to highlight the exceptional movement found in this watch, as it is not only one of the very few full calendar timepieces made during the first half of the 20th century, it is certainly one of the first, as Audemars Piguet's archives confirms this watch was made in 1930. On the dial side of the watch, the calendar is a thing of beauty. From left to right, it reads the European way, with the day of the week displayed at 9 o'clock, the date at 12 o'clock, and the month at 3 o'clock. Finally, bringing a sense of balance to the dial is a beautiful moon phase indicator at 6 o'clock, made of gold and blue lacquer. The case shape is again something quite striking for the time period. Audemars Piguet cased less than 50 of these calibers in a rectangular case, and the present example in white and pink gold, as I have hinted earlier, the only one made in this combination. But no one knew that until recently. And that's because the consignor of the watch himself wasn't aware of the metal of the case, being only in possession of the dial and the movement behind. Instead of dismissing this piece as something incomplete, he decided to contact Audemars Piguet to find out how the story of his watch began. They asked for the movement number. According to the brand's archives, the watch had been made with a white gold case and a rose gold caseback bearing the same number, 40627. Upon hearing this, the client asked the manufacturer if they could create a case identical to the one that had been saved in the archives. And we have his enthusiasm to thank for the current state of the watch. Conceived in the 1930s and finished almost 100 years later by the same manufacturer in Le Brassus. There is no doubt in my mind that this watch was made for someone who truly loved high-end watchmaking. And clearly, the watch has the ability to elicit that kind of passion throughout the ages. Now, it is time for the watch to find a new owner, someone I am confident will have the same enthusiasm as the person who brought it back to life.